Okay. Sorry I'm late getting started this morning. I got to reading ahead in the Cryptopals challenges and lost track of time because this one's going to be an interesting one for us. So, first thing we want to do this morning is finish up our um, detect single byte XOR. Oh, no, not detect. Yeah, single byte XOR cipher. We've got this working now, and I think we need to make a couple of test passes to prove it. So first thing we need to do is we're going to figure out the let's just do this. Um, we're going to figure out the highest scoring. Um, it should score this and figure out which character is the highest score, just like this right here. So let's run our test real quick. So do I have a test for that? Yeah, let's I already worked on this a little bit this morning, so I'm gonna go back a couple of steps. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to score this, figure out which character is the right one, and we're going to log our results of our scores for every character in our terminal so we can see what the highest score is. Uh-oh, I broke something. File save. Could not read project, non-readable POM. Where am I at? Let's just, there we go. Probably fat fingered something. Okay. So here is our score for every ASCII readable character, right? So space was 0. We got a bunch of zeros. Star was 7. Let's see, 14. So 6 is 14. Okay, here's C is 18. Okay. Uh, oh, R is 29. That's good. And oh, there we go. 22, and then X is 30. So that's a good score. So that's probably our answer. So X is 30, and so it scored X is 30, both as uppercase and lowercase. That's a bug in our system we're not going to fix today. So we're going to say our highest score must equal X 30, capital X 30, and run our test because those are the two highest scores, right? And then once we make this test pass and one more test, which will just take us a minute because I already know the answer because I looked at it beforehand. Okay, so that's passing now. So we no longer need to log that, right? And we know X is our correct answer, or we think X is our correct answer. So let's go over here to, it applies Azure to blah, 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 blah. And if we do X, if we encode X, so import star from data from binaries, yep. Let's say 2 hex X, it's 58, right? So we have 58 here. And if we run that against that, we are going to get back what we see down here, which is this. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. That's our actual decrypted string. That makes sense. So if I put cooking MCs like a pound of bacon, looks like I have one other test that's failing. It should score was not present in object. X with type number, but was not present in object. What did I do wrong? I don't know. We'll look at it in a second. Scores. Run our test. That'll make that should make that test pass. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. That sounds like some like Beastie Boys or something. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Oh, vanilla ice. Of course. Ice, ice baby. Yeah, we still have a broken test. Should expecting root X to be entry with X, but type number was not present in object. Oh, must highest scores must equal to uh, what did I do wrong there? Is it? I just do that. Highest scores filter object top score 0. Okay, I broke it somehow. It should score blah 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 blah. Expecting root X to be entry of root X with type number, but was not present in object. Okay. Well, highest scores, filter object values, top score. Top score is order by that. Well, let's just make it an empty object and see what we get, right? Oh, in celebration of the win of good over evil this weekend, I have my OU mug with my ironically OSU, Oklahoma State University colors. Boomer Sooner. Uh, while that's running, let's refill our coffee mug. We'll drink to the downfall of Texas's national title hopes and the ascendancy of OU's chance at getting into the playoffs. Now, I will almost certainly have to eat those words later this season, but it is what it is. Okay, so it's an object with a root size of 2, so let's just do X is 30, all right? Is it because I don't have it in quotes? No, that shouldn't matter. Go Sooners. Okay, that's awesome. So, comma X 30. We'll try one more time. And then either way, we're going to move on to the next one. I'll figure out why the test is breaking later because we have working code. All right, so that's good. So we did single byte. Do we have? Oh, Oh, we have green tests. There we go. So git status, git add all, git commit dash m, working Zor, single byte Zor cipher. Okay. All right. So now we're going to, so we did single byte Zor cipher. Let's do detect single character Zor. One of the 60 characters in this file has been encrypted by a single character Zor. Find it. Your code from number 3 should help. So one of the 60 characters in this file has been encrypted by a single character Zor. Okay. One of the 60 character strings in this file. Okay, so this looks like a, so 0E3, is this base 64? No, this is hex. Yeah, yep, okay, so we're going to take all of these. We're going to score each one. Okay, all right. So let's create some helpers. So new folder, samples, new file. What do they call it on their site? Just 4.txt. New file. Hex. Come on, new file. Hex. Encrypted. Oh, I'll just do this. Single character Zor find dot txt. Okay. Command A, Command C. Okay, so there's our file. Cool, 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 cool. So we're going to do a few things. First, we need to algorithms, cipher breaks, single character, so Zor break test. So we can use this. We actually might need a new so we have a module, algorithms, cipher breaks, new folder. No, we'll just leave this. We'll do it under cipher breaks. So new module. No, it's not a cipher break. It is an algorithm. So new module. Fine. Okay. Let's just put it in Zor. We'll put it in here, right? Fixed Zor. Right. And then we'll do function find single character Zor, and we're gonna pass it a we're gonna pass it the whole file? Yeah, why not? We'll pass it a file. It's gonna be a string, and it's gonna return an object. we'll just do that for now. Okay. And the object is going to have the, well, we'll define what the object has in our tests, right? So let's go to Zor test. We have a new Zor described by, so we have a new function we're testing called find single character Zor, right? Okay. It returns an object with the line of the file that is the line or lines of the file. Should it be an array that it returns? Yeah, let's return one or more, right? Let's return an array of objects. For now, right? And we're just gonna do that. Returns an array of objects with the single character Zor array of objects with the array of objects we think are Zord with a single character. Cool. Should be do. What did I do wrong there? Described by. Oh, described by. There we go. Perfect. And then this can just be, for now, we'll just do that. Okay. So we're going to have to do a little setup because we got to read in our file, right? Would be nice if we had a. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to file equals. Oh, we're going to do block file var. I've been writing Elixir over the weekend with which is a different syntax entirely, and it's screwing me up now this morning because I been working on a personal project. I did live stream that Elixir coding. I got I did I think 2 sessions over the weekend, and I got working code ready to be pushed after 2 sessions for something that it's like a greenfield sort of deal for me. So that was fun. Okay, so var file, read URL, last path, colon, forward slash, single, samples, single character, Zor, what do we call that file? Find.txt, text, plain. Okay. So we need to format the file. So we're going to split the file on new lines, right? No, we're just going to pass the file to the array, right? So we'll say find SQL file Zor file must equal to, for now we'll just do this. Let's just say auto coursing type from any to string. I mean, that is a string, right? As a string. Duh. But okay, we'll tell DataWeave to be nice with it. Oops. There we go. Okay, that's set up now. So if we go here, we need to do block lines equal file split by new line, right? It's gonna be var lines. Man, I really gotta get used to that transition back and forth between the two if I'm gonna be doing. And then map. And then we'll score the line, right? So let's go look at our Zor break. Score string, right? So map, we'll do this. Score string, $, right? So we need to import that. So import score string from Zor break. Go. Expecting type object but got string. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Map do score that. There we go. So that's gonna give us, just do this. So here, so we get a little cleaner. No, I don't like that. We don't need that. We can just do that. So we run that, and we're gonna get back a list of objects, right? With our imported fixed Zor from algorithm Zor. Import algorithm Zor. Path is algorithm Zor is imported by cipher break Zor is imported by algorithm Zor. So we have two libraries that are referencing each other, don't we? We have a circular import. Is that a problem? Exception in main thread. Cyclic import. Import error. Cyclic import. That's an interesting problem to have in DataWeave. All right, so we got to do something to fix that. So, we'll just do this. Instead of importing, we need to move this out of Zor. This needs to be its own, which is fine. I mean, that was my initial idea in the first place, right? So let's do this. So new folder solutions, right? And we're gonna do new module detect single character Zor dot EWL, right? And then we'll move this. We're going to delete that and move it here. And then, oh, nope, wrong thing. What did I do wrong? Oh, crap. What did I break? Did I? That's fine. Find single characters. Close that. Paste that. Okay. What did I break anything else? Fixed sort. Okay, that's fine. Save that file. Fixed sort. So we're gonna Z. I'm gonna delete this. I'm going to save this. XOR. We're going to cut this, right? Yep. And create a new test. Okay. And what else do we have here? Fixed XOR, unable to resolve reference of fixed XOR. Import all from algorithms XOR. Fixed XOR. Let's just run our test and see what we've got now. Oh, we're no longer wanting to import this, right? Import import fixed XOR from algorithm XOR. So that's fine. Let's just close all this. I think we have a... There we go. That's our issue. So now if I go to XOR, we no longer want this, right? Do we still want this? Hex characters. XOR break, algorithm XOR. That's fine. And then, here we go. That's where I deleted the wrong thing. Save that. And that, and I think we're good. What am I working on? This morning I am working on detecting a single character XOR encryption against this file. So I have this file of lines. One of these lines is encrypted, and I have to figure out which line is encrypted and then decrypt that line in theory. But right now I have a circular import for some reason. So if I go look in here, oh, it's this. Save, right? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream because I got code in a bad place and I need to take a break anyway. So that's going to be it for this morning.